time ago, a shoe merchant called upon the writer to know how to arrange the points in the wording of a new sign that he was preparing to place over his door. The merchant made a specialty of shoes for men and boys. He presented a paper containing the lines men's, M-E-N'-S, and boys, B-O-Y'-S, shoes. And on the second line, M-E-N-S' and B-O-Y', shoes. He was politely informed that both were actually incorrect, that the two words form their plurals differently, and that the possessive case is therefore formed in a different manner. The plural of man is men, the plural of boy is boys. The possessive of man is mans, M-A-N'-S, of men is M-E-N'-S. Possessive of boy is B-O-Y'-S, of boys is B-O-Y'-S'. In the latter case, we are obliged to place the apostrophe after the S in order to distinguish the possessive plural from the possessive singular. All nouns that form their plurals by adding S to the singular form their possessive case as the word boy does. The sign should therefore read M-E-N'-S and B-O-Y'-S', shoes. Singular nouns. All nouns in the singular form their possessive case by adding the apostrophe and the letter S, as in child's, D'-S, girls, woman's, birds, brothers, sisters, judges, sailors. When the noun ends in S, SH, CH, CE, SE, or X, the additional S makes another syllable in pronouncing the word as James's, Charles's, witnesses, duchesses, countesses, rushes, marches, princes, horses, foxes. In poetry, the terminal S is sometimes omitted for the sake of the meter. While writers differ, the tendency in modern usage is toward the additional S in such expressions as Mrs. Hemans's poems, Junius's letters, Knowles's Virginius, Knox's sermons, Brooks's arithmetics, Rogers's essays. That works when you write it, but it doesn't work when you say it. By long-established usage, such expressions as for conscience sake, for righteousness sake, for goodness sake, for Jesus' sake have become idioms. Some authorities justify the omission of the possessive S when the next word begins with S, as in Archimedes' screw, Achilles' sword. Plural nouns. Most nouns form their plurals by adding S or ES to the singular. These plurals form their possessive by adding the apostrophe S. Horses, S-E-S', countesses, foxes, churches, princes. Nouns whose plurals are formed otherwise than by adding S or ES form their possessive case by adding the apostrophe and S, just as nouns in the singular do as men's, M-E-N'-S, women's, children's, seraphims. Pronouns. Sometimes the mistake is made of using the apostrophe with the possessive personal pronouns, as hers, H-E-R'-S, ours, O-U-R'-S, its, I-T'-S. The personal and relative pronouns do not require the apostrophe, but the indefinite pronouns, one and other, form their possessives in the same manner as nouns, as each other's, R'-S, eyes, 100 others, O-T-H-E-R-S', woes. Double possessives. John and Mary's, M-A-R-Y'-S, sled, means one sled belonging jointly to John and Mary. John's and Mary's sleds mean that one sled belongs to